West Virginians. Thank you for all your support. We're out here just trying to encourage all these kids out here, young adults, older adults, to get up and stay active. Along with Dominique, Wilkins, myself, Earl Ray Tom. Thank you guys for having me.
Governor of the great state of West Virginia, Earl Ray Tom.
According to the 2010 Public Health Preparedness Report from the CDC, 68% of West Virginians are considered to be overweight or obese, and 11% have diabetes. These are statistics that can be reversed with daily physical exercise. The bottom line is we are in charge of our own health, and I'm pleased that the West Virginia Physical Activity Plan can help move us toward a lifetime of enjoyable activity.
Being a competitor most of my life, I understand the importance of being physically active, at least I thought, until I retired and life slowed down. I had to start to develop the same problem everybody else because I was still eating the same food. I ended up finding out that I was a diabetic. Now, that really opened my eyes. It changed the way I looked at things as far as physical activity. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to let this disease do to me what it did to my father and grandfather who both passed with diabetes. So I decided to exercise, change my diet, get on medication. I lost 35 pounds in 2.5 months. And I'm saying that to say, if I can do that after retiring and not want to train anymore in my life, anybody can do it. It's just taking steps. But what's the hardest things for us to do as people? Change our diet and exercise. Taking medication or pills is the easiest thing to do. But it takes all those components working together that pretty much keeps you healthy. Physical activity, there's no substitute for it. There's no pill or anything that you can take and sit on the couch and lose weight. There's nothing going to keep you more healthy than physical activity. And diet change. You got to be willing to make some small changes in your diet. I tell my son, I say, you got 2 hours to play your video games. The rest of the day, you got to get outside, run in front of cars. I don't care what you do. Get out of the house. And because we don't help our kids when we let them sit in the house and play the video games, do all those things that don't help them. So it's really not their fault up until a certain point in their life. It's our fault as parents. So we have to take the lead role. We have to do the necessary things to make sure our kids live healthy, eat healthy, and unfortunately at times, make sure they take their medication the right way.
I come to here to tell you that statistics show that due to childhood obesity, my generation is the first generation whose life expectancy isn't as long as their parents. And West Virginia has one of the highest rates of childhood obesity in the nation. Now, the 5210 strategy stands for 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day, 2 hours or less of screen time, 1 hour of physical activity, which is why we're here today, and 0 sugary drinks. Now, the 1 hour of physical activity can be implemented in 10 increments or 20 increments throughout the day, whatever works for you. Just remember that you want to get that 1 hour of physical activity in your day. Now, this is how I plan on making a difference. Now, I encourage you and I challenge you to make a difference in your community. Lead a healthy lifestyle, encourage change in your community, and promote physical activity. And just remember, it's our health, and we are the solution. Thank you.
Just focuses on physical activity. Of course, with the obesity epidemic and what we eat is certainly a part of that equation, but this plan is just to get people to think about how to change their behaviors